You there! This is Dave and Jason.
Hey!
From DC On Screen. It's that time again. We need help from you to grow our show. But keep listening because there's something in it for you. Give us a 5-star written review on iTunes for a chance to win a free DC trade paperback, DVD, or Blu Ray valued at $15 or less. 1 in 10 will win. The winner will be randomly selected with a number generator on random.org and announced on one of our news episodes. It's pretty simple, really.
Free stuff!
Hooray! Anyway, yeah, seriously, do that. It helps us a lot. It's, like, so good. Anyway, sit back. Enjoy this brand new episode of DC On Screen. Welcome into DC On Screen, episode 214. I'm your host, David C. Robertson. This is my co-host, Jason Goss.
Hello.
We're about to get super spoilery and review Lucifer 2x02, Liar Liar, Slutty Dress on Fire. If you're familiar with our show at all, you know where we stand on Lucifer for the most part. Not really changing this episode. To recap, though, I mean, there were some okay things. Recap, Lucifer's mother, after popping up in various fresh corpses all over town, finally possesses a woman named Charlotte, who doesn't get immediately re-killed and finds Lucifer. Lucifer is, of course, untrusting of his mother, believing she most likely killed people left and right on her way to find him. Lucifer leaves Maze to watch Charlotte, while he and Chloe investigate the murders she was involved in / the victim of. They also argue about how to raise Trixie. Charlotte escapes from Maze. Elsewhere, Amenadiel and Linda get into a kerfuffle over his posing as a therapist last season, but ultimately leave things as friends, which is nice, since it appears he is dying.
Or something.
And, you know, Charlotte convinces Lucifer that she was wronged by God, and then, like, gives God, like, a little smirk up at the end, meaning she's a liar, so we didn't see that coming, right?
Just on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you want me to tell you what I liked? And then we can move on to what we know is the inevitable part?
What did you like, Jason?
D.B. Woodside. Fantastic performance, as usual.
As always. That's an axiom.
That is. The man does good work. Like him coming back from the office, that look on his face, I started feeling for him. The rotting wings, and I don't know what that is, but if it's just like, if he disobeyed Dad, that is a serious timeout, man. Rotting somebody's wings off,
I think it has more to
brutal.
do with him sticking his thingy in a demon.
I think so, probably, yeah. Maybe it's a celestial form of STD that you get from demons. Now, the estranged parent relationship, that is a very basic conversation they had. We've seen it 1,000 times, right? But on the, like, heaven and hell giant universal level, all that exposition made it tolerable. I enjoyed that.
To some degree.
There was enough backstory there that it almost distracted me from the fact that I've seen that scene, like, I can't count how many times. I like the line, hell gives the damned what they deserved, and I didn't deserve to be punished.
I wrote that one down too.
That one's good. That's good. And as usual, and I wish they'd listen to us on this one. When Lucifer decides he's going to go be a badass and intimidate a bunch of people and get what the hell he wants out of something, it's fun. Just when he takes on the spa, his dude's got moves too, just one-handed taking out thugs behind him, like not even breaking stride in his conversation, tossing guys through walls. Love all that stuff. All right, I think that's it. I think I've run out of the things I enjoyed.
That's about it.
You didn't see anything else?
Yeah, I liked Ella still. She was still fun.
Yeah, she's a cute little aside. She's fun to have around at least.
And that's all she is, pretty much, at this
right now,
point.
yeah. They don't have anything going for her. She's not like she has a backstory right now. She's just around to make things a little more fun.
I actively became angry when he has, like, Maze is watching Charlotte, and Charlotte says, she's talking about how she's human, she's weak, she's fragile. Maze says, I'm counting on it. Now, where were we? And, like, pulls open all of the torture devices. I'm like, dude, just 2 seconds ago, Lucifer said not to hurt her. We don't believe you're going to do it.
So why pull out the little thing?
Yeah, why pull out the little thing? Why do the whole cocky little, like, where were we bullshit? You're not going to torture this woman. And then we come back from the police station cut, and she still hasn't hurt her. I'm like, oh, what a surprise. You haven't done anything to her.
Just chatting it up. Yeah, pretty bad. Just pretty damn bad. You know something, though?
That was so bad that I laughed when she headbutted Maze.
Yeah, I did too.
So I guess
I did
I
too.
enjoyed that.
And I enjoyed the fact that it hurt Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wanted them both to hurt after that scene. I'm sorry. It's bad.
I actually got a little choked up when Charlotte said, "I want my home back."
Yeah, that was good. That scene between those two wasn't bad. I got actively angry at the end of the episode because if they had ended the episode there with her speech and Lucy forgiving her for the time being, and they're gonna try to work something out, and if she hadn't just sneered vacuously at the heavens for a second there, I would have enjoyed that scene. But no,
No, they had to go and turn the show into that little Melrose Place bullshit.
Yeah.
Where, like, you see the character emote, and you're like, oh, you feel bad for him, and then, like, the other person walks away, and they got to give that little look to themselves or to, some godlike entity, apparently.
Right. Some
like
audience that's not there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would have been a good take. Like she sent him to hell, so God wouldn't destroy him completely. Like that after the rebellion. That's a cool backstory.
That's cool. Yeah, that was interesting.
And apparently it's all bullshit. Thanks, show, for giving me something interesting and taking it away again.
Yep.
That's what they do.
We are DC on screen.
Yeah. We're not far from that, are we?
I can't imagine we are.
Now, something I wanted to bring up with you, and if you agree with me on this, you may not be able to unhear it. But
okay,
Charlotte, the way they wrote Charlotte's dialogue, I kind of liked. I've always enjoyed it when Lucifer, Lucifer talks to, "Hello, Detective, Mr. Douche, Offspring." I've always enjoyed that aspect of Lucifer's character.
I'm tired of him calling him Detective Douche or whatever.
I think he downgraded him to Mr. Douche this time.
Yeah, he did, because he's not a detective anymore.
Yeah.
But I did laugh when he said Offspring.
Offspring was good, and just another thing I liked about his dialogue this episode. He's over there praying. He's what is he wrong? Is he off having a wank? That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead and slip a masturbation joke in there, guys. Go ahead. It's okay because it's British.
Mm-hmm.
But if you agree with me on this, you may not be able to unhear it. I wondered why I liked Charlotte's dialogue as much as I did for a second, and then I realized it's because she reminds me of Anya.
Yes, she is a demonic and or celestial being who doesn't
understand the ways of us humans.
Understand humanity. Yeah. She also reminded me of her character as a Cylon, and also she reminded me of 7 of 9 on Star Trek a little bit. Now I was annoyed by all the slutty dress bits. Like, I was just annoyed by all of that. I was just like, oh my gosh, dude, please just don't. You can't tell me Lucifer doesn't have some clothes that's not, as much as he's complaining about his mother dressed like Maze, you can't tell me he doesn't have some clothes laying around that house somewhere from some woman he's bedded recently.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if he kept a tiny wardrobe in a few sizes for various women's that make it over and don't want to walk out naked.
Yeah, and also, it's not like it's unheard of that a woman wear a man's clothes when in a pinch.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to wear the prostitute dress.
He gladly gives her his sport coat. I did like the line, thanks for that. I'm traumatized for eternity.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, I felt really bad for him for a second when he said that. Oh man, he really does have to live with that for eternity. Oh man, it sucks. Yeah, the little dress bits were not great. First thing, yeah, Lucifer would have a wardrobe, I think, on hand. If nothing else, just something someone left behind, like you said. And he would keep those things just in case somebody else needed them, because he's shameless, right? Mm-hmm. He's not going to hide all the other women's clothes when somebody else comes over. He's going, yeah, I had somebody over 2 hours ago. Anyway, we're doing this? So that, and there's got to be 1,000 shops and or thrift stores between the club and anywhere they're going. Just anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Sure, Lucifer can afford just one outfit.
Yeah, you would think.
Anyway. Oh, I had one more thing to bitch about, and then I'm really seriously I don't know what else to say about this episode. It's just kind of dull. Okay, after all this, they're missing the girl, right?
Uh-huh.
They finally find her name, and they go to the lawyer's office, or they're at the lawyer's office. They find her name. Great. The first thing you would do is immediately get on the phone and find the husband and notify him and go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
They get to it, but it's almost like an afterthought. Like they've followed the investigation back to the husband. You would barely finish the sentence at the lawyer's office before you're like, cool, I need to go make a phone call. Hey, Officer so-and-so, might want to go hit the husband up, see if he knows anything, see if he knows his wife's missing, find out why he hasn't called after 3 days to see if his wife's missing.
Yeah. You know, I was more concerned with why there would be a tiny chocolate cake and a baby doll packaging.
I don't question any baby doll packaging. It's all bizarre. They'll put anything in a package if it'll sell a piece of plastic for $200, man.
I guess. I would just think it would mold.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really don't know. I did enjoy his little bit with the guy. When did you give up? Like, when did you just quit? It led to the line.
They come in different colors.
Right. It finally led to the line. There's only one place on a man's body that should wear rubber. I'm totally with him. I hate Crocs. I've never. They feel foreign. I feel like I'm about to trip every time I put them on.
I've never put one on. I just look at them and go, nope.
I had somebody second hand me a pair. Like, yeah, I didn't like them too much. You want to try them? Yeah, sure. I wore them 20 minutes and threw them away. I can't do this. This is bad. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what you've done to us this week, Lucifer. We're talking about Crocs. We've wandered into discussions about footwear.
We are DC On Screen. Thank you for listening. You can find every episode at dconscreen.com. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter at dconscreen.com. And we'll be coming right back with a review of The Flash 301 Flashpoint. Until then, keep some DC on your screen. All right. Ready to do that?
Bad. I like that. Short and sweet. Couple of right hooks. Little feint with the left. On the mat by round 2.
And we have our Lucifer stinger.
From farm to your Atlanta store in days, not weeks. That's 80 Acres Farms. Did you know that most salad travels over 2,000 miles to reach your plate? But not 80 Acres Farms. Their crisp salad greens and herbs are food less traveled. This means it stays fresher for longer in your fridge. My salad lasts all week long. No more food waste. Oh, and did I mention there's no need to wash this produce? Because 80 Acres Farms uses 0 pesticides. Visit 80acresfarms.com to learn more and find their salads and herbs at your local Kroger.